Oh my God! You should be up. मैं पढ़ता हूँ सब चुप रहो मैं पढ़ता हूँ A gangbang including one girl and two boys A and B is at its final stage. The girl is sitting over with legs wide open. On bed and the two boys are on the ground. In order to hit the position. नाइसा व्हाट्सएप पे मेरे को ये नंबर पे भेजना अरे और तो मेरे को अरे सुनिए ना Yes, I will need to give my books. Yes, sir. We will give you space, sir. I'll adjust for you. Yes, sir. So, मैं करूँगा. इसलिए तो मैं बोला तेरी तरह selfie. Sign the question. Where should I keep it? Yes, sir. What were we doing? Last class, it started human identity. Yes, sir. Okay. Electricity, one numerical was remaining, right? Yes, human icon will एक power का numerical गलत आ गया. Class 4 question. Where is class 4 question? Which page? Review question. So electricity question 33. I think we didn't get that right. Or did we complete it? Even I कर रहे हैं ये वाला एक question में I think we did not complete that, right? Review questions के page number 123. क्या कर रहा है? Action physics. What is it? It is talking and
80 volts. कौन सा? 33. So I think 34 ये रह गया था.
33 हो गया.
33 नहीं हुआ.
हुआ है सर. 33 हो गया. 34
नहीं हो पाया था 33. Question 33 page 123. So what is given in the question is 100 joule of heat is produced each second. So 100 joule by second is actually power. So it is 100 watt. Heat gives us power. Okay. So you guys. 20. E is equal to 100 joule per second. This is what it means. So it is actually power. Okay. Each second होता है. And R is equal to how much? So this is actually joules. What is joules per second? Joules per second is watt. So sometimes there might be this kind of a question where it is given indirectly. And what is R? 4, right? 4. Then you have to find what is V. What is V across the resistor? So since V is equal to I, what is V square by R, right? Power is VI, which is equal to V into V by R, which is V square by R. Therefore, V square is equal to, have we done this question? We have not done. Because I remember we got it wrong or data insufficient, something like that. We argued and finished off. 100 into root 400. What is it? You got 20 volt. So this is correct. Then 34, you want me to do or you can do it yourself? 34 नहीं किया था, 33 पे रुक गया था. Let's do 34 also. What was 34? 2 bulbs marked 60 watt and 220 volt. 60 watt. V1 is equal to 220. So this is simple. P2 is 60 watt. P2 is 1. So find I1, I2 and then find the current. Okay. What will be current? V by V. So I1 is equal to what is it? Yes, substitute 1. Huh? 1 is to 2. Got it? V1 is what? 60 divided by 2. This is both power are 60, right? So this is 1 by 2. This is the answer. Okay. So with this we have completed class 4 of electricity question. Electricity review question. And like I said, there are so many other questions. Anybody has tried some other questions on this? So keep trying. You will come across doubts. And you can ask me questions. जो भी पहले का complete किया, any topic, in any class you can ask. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's resume human eye. Human eye we had completed till where? So what we had done?
Hypermetropic image formation diagram.
So absent वैसे नहीं होगा, doubt clearing कर सकते हैं because it is a lecture. So you try to try to understand whatever is being covered, and we will cover it then later in an extra lecture also. What is done? Myopia.
Correction of myopia.
Both is done?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So now we have to do what? Dispersion. Okay, let me cover quickly what we did in the last class. So what we have covered so far is topics covered. Human eye. And we have also covered power of accommodation of eye. Then we have covered eye defects, right? Eye defects and its correction. So in this we have covered myopia, then hypermetropia, these two we have covered in the sense what is the defect, how to correct it. Both has been done. So what is the defect here? Near side okay, far side not okay. So far side defective. Okay, so how do we correct it? Using concave lens. Diverging or using diverging lens. So this is corrected using diverging lens. What about hypermetropia? Short side is defective. Means near objects are not seen clearly. How do we correct it? Converging lens. Okay. So what happens when you try to see the far object? Where is the image formed? In front of the retina, not at retina, right? So therefore, you have to use diverging lens to push the image on the retina. That's it. In hypermetropia, what do you get? When you try to see a near object, image is formed behind the retina or after the retina. So you will need converging lens to pull it on the retina. Okay? So that's it. Then what is the next defect? Press myopia. Press. This is the spelling. Press myopia. What is press myopia? Press. The lenses are ciliary muscles is not able to press the lens. Due to old age, the ciliary muscles become weak. Okay. Did we cover this?
No.
Okay. So So this is also called old age hypermetropia. Okay, so what happens in old age? In old age, ciliary muscle become weak. Okay? So therefore, while seeing a near object, the lens is pressed and made thick to increase its power. So that is not possible or not normal, right? So therefore, it is not able to. It is not able to exert enough force or not able to contract.
The lens also loses its flexibility, right?
Yes, lens also becomes hard. Contract the lens to increase its power. Therefore, near objects are not seen here. Okay? Because image will form the answer. Now in the book, it is slightly confusing because there is another problem. Some eyes suffer from both the defects. They are both myopia and hypermetropia. That is a separate topic, but it appears as if it is part of presbyopia. It is not part of presbyopia. That is a different disease, right? So what is that thing? Let's put it differently. Eyes suffering from both myopia and hypermetropia. So this is irrespective of age. You can have a young person with an eye having both the defects. So his lens, spectacles will have lens which will have both the lenses, which is bifocal lens, right? So eye suffering with both myopia and hypermetropia will require a bifocal lens. That is combination of both concave and convex.
What happened in what happens in
Color blindness is not an optical issue, it's a biological. I mean, how it has to be treated differently. कलर ही नहीं उसको और है तो क्या करेगा उसको मल्टीविटामिन देना पड़ेगा उसको लेंस से कैसे लेंस can do only converging and diverging. So that is not in this scope. Okay, bio में होगा. Here we are only discussing the optical aspect. Okay? Then sixth. Fifth. Last is cataract. What is cataract?
The membrane of
So the eye lens becomes milky and opaque. It is no more transparent. So light will not enter the lens. Okay. So in this case, the eye lens becomes milky and opaque.
milky का spelling गलत है सर
अरे यार, मिली हो गया. Milky and opaque. And also the lens hardness increases sometimes in some cases. Okay. So therefore, this can be corrected by surgery or surgical intervention. Surgery or surgical intervention. Surgical intervention. तो सर्जिकल इंटरवेंशन में क्या होगा?
प्लास्टिक सर्जरी हो जाएगी
प्लास्टिक सर्जरी
प्लास्टिक
लेसिक सो कैटरेक्ट में लेसिक सर्जरी क्या होता है?
सर वो जो प्रोटीन का जो लेयर है सर वो हटा देते हैं और नया लेयर
तो उसमें यू डोंट हैव टू कट ओपन द आई राइट तो वो नहीं है सो सर्जरी व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग इज द कॉर्निया इज ओपन ओके कॉर्निया जो है ना ये it is open and the lens is sucked out. The lens eye lens है ना pupil के अंदर से needle डाल के that lens is broken and sucked out. Okay, because lens is basically so you made unconscious right? Local anesthesia, so don't worry. It's a very safe process. Gets over within 2 hours. So 2 hours for surgery is very short. Earlier it used to take what? Like 7-8 hours of operation. So now the process is very fast. So the lens is taken out, right? Yes, it is taken out. And then it is replaced with a silicone lens. So silicone is injected and it replaces the old crystalline jelly lens. Then it is corrected. Packed. For 2 months you have eye drops, etc.
सर अगर ऐसे निकाला और लगाएंगे तो इसके बाद तो फिर इसे दिखेगा क्या?
क्या दिखना चाहिए तेरे हिसाब से?
दिखना चाहिए
जब है ही नहीं लाइट इनपुट लेने के लिए तो क्या दिखेगा उसको? धुआं दिखेगा और क्या दिखेगा? या ये कैसे बताया? मतलब दिस इज एक्सपीरियंशियल थिंग. लेंस है नहीं तो क्या दिखेगा नहीं बोलते. मतलब some light is reaching but not in a proper way, so some brightness मतलब ये might feel some hazy. कुछ नहीं दिखना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. Okay, so with this we have covered all the eye defects and how it can be corrected. ठीक है? Next part is dispersion, right? What is next part? Dispersion of light. This is let it be ready. Next part is dispersion of light. Okay, refraction of light through a prism. So let's understand what is a prism. Next topic is refraction of light. So any idea what is a prism? Correct. So you have
जिंदा अब तक बिक के 4-5 सच में ये सच
This kind of an object. So it has 3 rectangular surfaces and 2 triangular surfaces. So let's call EBC. ABC and D were 2 triangular surfaces.
वो अंदर ही रहती है वो दुकान
So prism has 2 triangular surfaces and 3 rectangular surfaces. What are the 3 rectangular surfaces? And the base B. 3 rectangular surfaces. Okay, so light enters from this side and comes out from this side. Okay. So light enters from ADEB and comes out from ADF. So these 2 surfaces are called refracting surfaces. These 2 surfaces are called refracting surfaces. What is BFC? Okay. So the third rectangular surface is base. So when we discuss the, everybody pay attention here. Attention this side. When we discuss refraction of light through a prism, in the ray diagram we only draw ABC, the triangular surface. Okay, it's like this side. If it was a triangle, so light comes from here and comes out from that side. And in the ray diagram we only draw the front surface. It is called principal section. What is it called? Principal section. So only principal section of the prism is used in the ray diagram. Is that clear? And this angle is called angle of let's now discuss keep your bags inside, clear the passage. Outside रखो, wherever you find, or take it up. Now we are going to draw the ray diagram to understand reflection of light through a prism. So everybody draw this ray diagram. Sometimes the question may be asked just to draw the ray diagram to show the reflection of light through a prism. Don't discuss that. You are writing so fast. So it's very simple. You have to draw two triangles and join the relight. So you don't worry about this. What you have to draw is only the triangle. Okay. While doing the refraction of light from your So what is the step in drawing this diagram? Everybody pay attention here. The step to draw the diagram is first the triangle. Okay. Then mark midpoint of AB and AC. Who is saying yes sir, yes sir? No need to repeat after me. Just listen. So mark the midpoint of AB and AC. Then the next step is how to draw the ray diagram. Take a reference of the base of the prism. Okay. Mark the dot and join these two.
So we don't have to draw the prism. So we don't have to draw the prism.
You have to draw the prism. Not that. Not that. That is just to explain. Now you join these two dots. Okay. So what is this ray? This is called incident ray. Is it monochromatic ray or white light?
White light.
Not right now. Right now it is to understand the refraction of light through a prism. We are making use of monochromatic. Okay. So right now it is monochromatic. What is monochromatic? What is monochromatic? Mono means one, chroma means color, single color. Okay, it's monochromatic ray. So either it is yellow color or red color, right? So then what happens? We have already discussed refraction. So where is the ray traveling from? Air to glass. So air to denser. So what will happen in the denser medium? It will bend towards normal. So first draw the normal here. So now this is the original direction. This is the original direction. So now it will bend towards normal. That means it will bend towards base. Okay? So when it bends towards normal, make it parallel to base. So what is the sequence? You start from the baseline, becomes parallel to base. Again you need one more normal here. So it will now go away from the normal. So again mark a dot in the baseline of the prism somewhere and join these two. Okay? So every time the ray bends towards the base only, while entering the prism also, while leaving the prism also. So this is the incident ray. So label it PQRS. So this will be angle of incidence. This is angle of refraction. And this will be angle of emergence. When you extend it backward, this emergent ray, when you extend it backward, Let's call this as G and H. So this will be delta. Okay. So what is delta? Angle of deviation. Huh? Delta is angle of deviation. ठीक है. In NCRT it might be delta. What is the angle in NCRT? Delta. Delta. उसको ही delta. उल्टा S है उल्टा. उल्टा ही सीधा बराबर है. S है और टेल को ज्वाइन कर दिया. एट का ये वाला पोर्शन निकाल. So have you brought the textbook? So in the textbook also it is given capital D. So this is the diagram. A question comes just to draw the ray diagram for refraction of light through a prism and label it. So now we are labeling it. Okay. So either you call it delta D, capital D, whatever. But what is required is you have to name everything. So what is what? Let's figure it out. Now this is the first normal, so you can call it N1 dash, and this is N2 dash. Okay. So what is PQ? Incident ray. Give the attendance. PQ is incident ray. Then what do you have? QR. What is QR? Refracted ray. What is RS? So have we covered all the rays? Okay. Then you have angles. Angle I is angle of then angle R is then you have angle E. Angle of then last is delta. It's called angle of deviation. What is angle of deviation? So angle between the final emergent ray and incident ray. Okay, it is the angle between the direction of incident ray and emergent ray. That's the bending of light. And 1/4 angle is angle of prism. Okay. So we have just followed the basic rules of refraction of light. Whenever the light ray travels from rarer to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. Whenever it comes out from denser to rarer medium, it will go away from the normal. Only that logic here follow. Anybody has difficulty understanding this? So what is N1, N1 dash? These are normals. Right? N1, N1 dash and N2 dash normals on basis AB and AC. Okay, so this is the face of the prism, AB and AC. So then BC becomes base of the prism. Everybody is done with the diagram?
Yes, sir.
और फ्रेंड नहीं दे रहा आगे अरे तू next topic is dispersion of light. So those who have learned it in school, any idea what is dispersion of light? What is it? Right. So why does it happen?
Different speed of
wavelength.
We discussed the dependency of wavelength on refractive index, right? So what is the dependency of wavelength on refractive index? Different colored lights have different wavelength. You know this?
Yes, yes.
Did we discuss it in the last during the reflection of light? No. Okay. So first write this. The light rays of different colors have different wavelengths. Okay. So what colors we are aware of? Red color. These are the 7 colors we are aware of. So the wavelength of violet color is 4000 angstrom. Red color is 8000 angstrom. Okay, so wavelength is, that is lambda V. Wavelength is represented by this symbol, lambda is 4000 angstrom. And lambda R, wavelength of red color is 8000 angstrom. So as you go from violet to red color, the wavelength increases. Okay. And the other fact is light rays of different colors travel with same speed. Where the speed is same in vacuum. but with different speeds in any other medium Okay, so apart from vacuum, if the light ray travels in any other medium, right, their speed slows down. With in any other medium. Other than vacuum. In any medium other than vacuum, speed of violet color is slowest. That's least. And that of red color is maximum. ठीक है, violet सबसे लो स्पीड से, क्योंकि वेवलेंथ इसका कम है, इसका ज्यादा है, तो distance traveled by the violet color is half the distance traveled by red color. ठीक है, मीडियम में ये स्लो हो जाएगा और ये फास्ट है. It will quickly leave the medium. It will leave the medium after some time. Okay. Therefore, that is E violet E is less than E red. तो जिसका स्पीड स्लो होगा उसमें बेंडिंग ज्यादा होगा, correct? The ray traveling with a lesser speed will bend more. This means deviation in violet color will be more than deviation in red color. So likewise,
Should.
I can't say T. Okay. I checked in time. So, मुझे पूरा कर दिया. Delta B, right? बेंडिंग किसकी ज्यादा होगी? जो स्लो चल रहा है. ठीक है, ये समझ में आ गया रीजन. So delta B, I mean delta B बोल रहा हूँ. Violet color will bend maximum, and red color will bend least. Where? In the medium. So now we will replace this ray with a white line. तो क्या होगा देखो. So I am just modifying this diagram. Let us say now the incident ray is white light. Then what happens? So white light when enters the denser medium, then what we see is the red light bends minimum and the violet Right, right, thanks. Okay. So this is your red light, this is your violet. And if you place a screen here, so while coming out, it will bend further down. So I think this is understood.
Yes, sir.
So this is your screen. Okay. So red color on top and violet at the bottom. All other color in between. Okay. This is what will happen. So what you can do is you can just
Suddenly 40 kilometric light.
G. Now this is not monochromatic. So what you so where is this splitting taking place? Inside the prism. So splitting is due to difference in speed of light of different colors. So this is how it is. So this splitting of light into its component colors is called dispersion. Okay. So this is the dispersion. Splitting of white light. Is called dispersion of light. Is that clear?
Yes.
So where is this dispersion taking place? Which phase? AB or AC?
AB.
So dispersion is taking place at AB. So what is taking place at AC?
Splitting.
Splitting is here. So dispersion is taking place at AB. Place. And what is the cause of dispersion?
The dispersion because of reflection, sir.
Difference in speed of light of different colors.
Optical density.
Okay? Or refraction of light. The dispersion is caused by cause of dispersion. What is that? Is difference other than Okay, so the cause of dispersion is difference in speed of light of different color. So different colors are represented by different wavelengths. Okay, what is the characteristic of different color? Wavelength. So each color. Did I give you that? Light is of different colors and different colors. Is it? Okay. So wavelength का symbol क्या है? Lambda. And the suffix represents the respective color. So what is this band of color is called?
Spectrum.
Spectrum of band of color is called spectrum of white light or visible spectrum. Okay, what is it called? Spectrum of white light or visible spectrum. There are other invisible spectrum also. When the sun ray is incident on a spectrometer, there is a device, spectrometer, and when you analyze all the radiations coming, you will find other wavelengths also, beyond red color and before violet. So those are called as invisible spectrum. So invisible spectrum will have gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays. Okay, so these are the spectrum here. And beyond red, you will have infrared, microwave, radio wave. UV is before violet, and infrared is after red. So that you will study in 12th standard. Okay, you are in CBSE, right? Study in 12th standard. In physics, I don't know in chemistry if they have taught you. Have they taught you about different radiations? Not yet. So this is visible spectrum, and when you take the entire spectrum, it is called electromagnetic spectrum. Full spectrum. So I think today we have time only for this. Do you have any questions on what we did today? Okay, there's one more topic. So what happens here? What is happening on phase AC? You didn't answer that. Yeah. Question. What is happening on phase AC? Dispersion is happening here. What is happening on phase AC? Only bending, which is just refraction. Only refraction is taking place here. Here it is refraction and refraction leading to dispersion. But here it is only further bending. Okay? No more splitting of colors. So only refraction. Question. Can we recombine the spectrum back into white light? Yes. Or an inverted prism? And who conducted this experiment first? Isaac. ठीक है, तो तुम सब जानते हो. ठीक है? So recombination spectrum of
इसको बीजे में करने से भी रामायण के अंदर आएगा
क्या करेंगे? एक प्रिज्म के आगे you keep a inverted the two prism has to be identical and of the same material. So quickly draw the ray diagram. What is So what you have to remember is always the ray bends towards the base. अब ये अंदर जाएगा तो किधर मुड़ेगा? तो ये भी इस तरफ मुड़ेगा. And then this ray and this ray will be parallel. ठीक है? ये और ज़्यादा मुड़ेगा. So you had white light. Then you just write red and violet. It is just a demonstration. So this is बहुत funny लग रहा है. इसका यूज होगा जब क्वेश्चन पूछेगा ना एग्जाम में वहाँ भी ओके ऑल
क्या पढ़ाई किया लड़ाई आ रहा बंद कर अरे बस क्वेश्चन करना